So the Cleveland Cavaliers threw the gauntlet down tonight. In the shocking turn of events, they traded for James Harden, signaling to the rest of the league that they don't want to win no championship. Like, what the fuck?
Don't ever underestimate the heart of a champion.
Okay, Ring Culture, welcome back to Ring Culture, where we play no games, we just spit game about the game we love. Before we get into this video, though, go over to my reaction page, The Nuclear Reactor, and check out my sports reactions and my other playlist. Y'all will love it over there, it's dope. But back over here, Ring Culture, make sure y'all like and comment down below. That's how y'all push me into the algorithm. And then I'll go get them. When my content hit them and fit them and sit with them, subscribe and hit the bell notification so y'all can be notified for every time I upload. And I upload a lot. Share my videos. Hype my channel. So, the Cleveland Cavaliers was definitely mentioned as a destination for James Harden, and they were definitely interested. And they traded for him tonight. So it's a player-to-player swap. I think James Harden was traded heads up for Darius Garland. Darius Garland's a good player. I think he's 27 years old, and James Harden is 37 years old. But ESP did a little segment on this. I want to let y'all check it out. Then I'm going to come back and give y'all my thoughts on this. So check this out real quick.
Top news of this evening, Harden to the Cavaliers, yet another photo shot for the man with the biggest beard in the NBA. And as promised, right off the bat, senior NBA insider Shams Charania right here with us. Breaking news out of Cleveland is, in fact, that Harden is heading to Cleveland, out of LA, for a second rounder and Darius Garland. How do we get to this point, right, where we're finding James Harden in yet another NBA jersey?
So James Harden had a mutual option in his contract that allowed both sides here in the lead up to the trade deadline, right? Next season is not guaranteed for James Harden. He had a small partial guarantee. And so both sides got to discussing what is next long term, what happens next year with him. And James Harden came to the consensus that he wants to be in a win now situation and in a longer term future wherever he's at. And next year was not promised for him potentially with the Clippers and beyond. And those are the two criterias: win now situation, competing for a championship, and a longer term future. Both criteria he felt were there with the Cleveland Cavaliers. And so how could you find a beneficial path for James Harden to land that somewhere else, and for the Clippers to get that? And they get that with Darius Garland, who's 26 years old. James Harden is 36 years old. It's very rare where you have two prolific stars traded with a 10-year age gap, and the Clippers really feel Darius Garland allows them to be competitive now and well into the future. Yeah,
it's almost a win-win for both franchises in that case. Now, looking at James Harden in Cleveland, we shift the focus to fit. How is that going to work out, or what have you heard out of that area about what they're thinking that backcourt will wind up being?
You have to look at the relationship between James Harden and Donovan Mitchell. It's going to all start there, and where does that go? And I'm told both have already communicated and connected, and there seems to be an excitement level about this duo. You're talking about two high-powered elite guards. James Harden has played with a plethora of elite players and scorers throughout his NBA career. But everything in Cleveland is about winning and competing for a championship. We've seen it. That's the pressure. That's the motivation that Donovan Mitchell has brought since he's arrived in Cleveland. And think about what they've done this week. Keon Ellis and Dennis Schroeder come in from Sacramento. Now today, James Harden comes in. Everything they're doing is how can we build a championship contending team around Donovan Mitchell, and they feel like today they took a high-level step toward that direction.
Yeah, they're tired of falling short, quite frankly, and James Harden is obviously going to add to the hopeful lore of the Cleveland franchise. He is the first player in NBA history to change teams midseason multiple times as an NBA player. The Cavs hope he can help get them over that postseason hump.
So James Harden wanted his future to be guaranteed for a few more seasons. It's about money, blah, blah, blah. When he requested trade from the Cavs this year, before the season ends or next year, it'll be about something else. but they reported that James Harden wanted to be in a win-now situation. James Harden is the ultimate anti-win now. If there's a team out there that has every piece they need to win the championship, and they're ready to go on a long run to win the championship, and they bring James Harden in, they have just given up their chance to win the championship. James Harden not winning no championship, and the guy saying that he's going to bring a hope to them for their championship aspirations or whatever he said at the end of that. Why? James Harden has a long enough track record that we can now comfortably say that he's a choker. He's not getting to the championship. This is why I don't understand why the Cleveland Cavaliers did this. The Clippers definitely won this. Now listen, Garland is a great hooper to me, but he is hurt a lot. But James Harden's not the healthiest person either. James Harden is hurt a lot as well. And he's 37 years old. And he's a choker. The Cavaliers definitely lost this. I mean, it's insane. Are they going to win some regular season games? Yeah, they're going to win. I mean, James Harden's a great player, and Donovan Mitchell's a great player. They got a nice team over there with the Cavs, so yeah, they're going to win some regular season games, but that in the playoffs, the system always has a failure. It's always a system failure in the playoffs. James Harden is not going to win the championship with the Cavaliers. He is not even going to be happy probably by the end of this year. Definitely not the whole next year. He's going to want to leave then too. I mean, what are the owners with the Cavs thinking on this one? This is a no-brainer. If I'm an owner and I heard James Harden wanted to get traded, I would just close my ears and go about my day. What the hell do they need James Harden for? That Cavaliers team wasn't great this year, but they were okay. But bringing James Harden in is just going to give you a pretty regular season, and you're going to get in the playoffs, and he's going to choke. That's what he always does. That is his MO. This is not me making this up. Just look at his track record. So I think the Clippers definitely won this trade. Hopefully Garland can get healthy and get out there and hoop because he is a great hooper. But what? I don't know. Ring coach, y'all let me know what y'all think about this trade. Who do y'all think won this trade? And also, do you think James Harden is going to make the Cavs contenders for a championship, get them to the finals, or help them win the championship? Y'all let me know down below, because I just do not see it. But always remember, we are ring culture, because the whole point of the culture is to win rings. For the culture, I love y'all. Peace.